Taylor, are you looking for stability? Coach mentioned that earlier. I know he's looking for stability from the coach at this position, but are you looking for stability after the stops that you've made?
Yes.
And
Sorry.
why is that? That's okay.
No, we just talked about it.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I said earlier, I am definitely looking for stability because I know that that's what I need in my career. I also know that it's what the wide receivers need as well. But for me, professionally, I know that I need to be at a place for an extended period of time in order for me to grow the way that I need to grow.
How much does it bug you if it's kind of the knock, so to speak?
No, it makes sense. I mean, I understand it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I'm like, why am I getting all these questions? I've been at all these places for 7 months, right? No, I completely understand it. And if we went over, each move, there'd be probably some little bit more understanding of why I took those jobs. But the biggest thing is that I truly feel like I'm at a place where it fits me. Like I said, this is a place for as long as I've known about the Big Ten. I've been like having my eye on it. So.
Logistically, how tough have the last few years been? I mean, as you're kind of picking up, moving all around. I guess your family too.
Yeah. She my wife is awesome. Yeah, she's she's awesome. She likes traveling. We're both from the state of Washington. She went to the University of Georgia, so she's used to kind of being away. And so, but when we move, we truly invest into the community. She's gonna be, she's gonna love it.
Yeah.
What kind of potential does that wide receiver room have? What you've seen early on?
Yeah, it's I've been with them for one workout, so I think the verdict is still out on that. But what I see, the thing that's been really pleasing for me is seeing the mental side of them, asking questions, wanting to get together. The personalities, enjoying one another. Like, even in the first workout, being able to instruct and see them correct, like, fairly quickly. So, that to me is what has been awesome. I think the staff has done a good job of trying to find the guys that are the right fit for this program, and it's been really good getting to know these guys, and I still got a long way to go, but yeah, there's some guys in there that just want to be great, and if you want that, we can start laying down the process and what it takes to be great. But if they have that motivation, that drive, that determination to understand that, hey, things aren't going to be perfect, but let's keep going, then those are the kind of guys I want to work with.
How did you juggle recruiting and trying to get to know the skill sets of these players in January? And then how important is this next month or so before spring ball to get the second end of that?
That's probably when the time is going to come as far as getting to know the skill sets. The 2 weeks in January was really about getting to know the 2020 class and families, and then working on the 2021 class. Fortunately, the 2021 receivers, I knew most of them already. So I was familiar with them, and I'd probably hit them up before. So it was like, hey, now I'm at Penn State. So that's really what those 2 weeks were about.
And then can you talk about the importance of this next few weeks heading into spring ball to really take a deep dive into all of that stuff?
Yeah, there's going to be a process, and we as a staff are like I said, merging kind of the offenses and the philosophies together, so that we can present it to the guys. And like today, we're going to go over formations, and so I know that the guys are excited about that, so that they can go out there and start lining up in formations and understand understand how we're calling it or whatnot. But so that's what these next I guess really next month is before we get into spring ball, is just getting them, one, working out, two, understanding what we're going to be doing offensively.
So the final verdict for the Miami belt buckle. I mean, obviously you took it off, but did you keep it? Did you get rid of it? What do you do with it?
Yeah, I mean it's in the closet. It's like I said. It's so funny because that whole day I had my zip up.
Yeah.
I had it on, right? And
Picture.
we were just leaving. I put it on, and I didn't zip it up. So, yeah, I don't know where it's at, but no, I didn't get rid of it.
And moving back somewhere, probably. Yeah.
What's that?
Moving back somewhere.
Yeah, well, it's you know what? It might be a great re-gift. Maybe it'll be a great white elephant next year for one of my family or something.
You had some fun with that, though. How important was that to you to kind of, joke about it a little bit?
Yeah,
I think most people took it in the spirit.
Yeah, like some people made it seem like I was wearing around a big old parka jacket with the U around there. But no, it was something. But that's what makes college football great, is that there's fans out there that flat out love whether it's the school you left or the school that you're coming from. And that's also a reason why you got to stay on top of your game as a player and as a coach. And so, yeah, I did have some fun because at the end of the day, it's a belt, right? It's a belt. So yeah, the moment that I was able to adjust it, I tried to change it. And now I got a nice one. It's a nice Penn State. Look at that bad boy. It's shiny. It's shining too.
Did you buy that yourself? Or
No,
was it presented as a gift?
Yep, it was JR equipment guy. He hooked me up.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned, kind of keeping an eye on the Big Ten from afar since your playing days. With Coach Shiraka coming over, if you were able to watch him at Minnesota a little bit, what are some philosophies that he kind of implements as part of his offense that you're excited or intrigued to work with?
I mean, they won. I mean, they're winning. He's had some receivers. He's just produced efficient, explosive offenses that are not so complex where somebody coming into it, a freshman or a senior, whoever is coming into it, it won't be so mind-blowing that they're like, geez, I won't be able to play fast because I'm thinking about what I have to do. He's extremely smart. What they've done here in the past has been very efficient. And so it's been cool these last really 3 days as we've been able to talk about offenses to see this merge happening. And Kirk is so, I mean, he's humble where he might have done something that's been working for him for 15 years, but if we might call it something different, he's up for it. He's up for it as long as the players are able to retain and get the information to make them play faster.
Do you feel coming in with, I guess, two other offensive coaches, kind of on the ground floor, making the transition a bit different, or how does that kind of differ from coming in from an established offensive coordinator or something like that? I'm going to say fortunately and unfortunately. Well, majority of times, fortunately, I've been through this before. So I haven't been through it where I've come into a place that is so, I guess, built up like Coach Franklin has. But no, it's kind of awesome. I mean, me and Coach Troutline was talking about houses and offers on houses and what they're going to do with their backyard and things like that. So yeah, I mean it's nice to be able to have somebody doing the same. HR training that I'm doing, right, and going through it. But at the same time, this whole staff has been from the defensive side to Coach Pry, everybody has literally asked, what can I do to help you? I mean, the support staff. Like, when I talk about Coach Franklin being detailed, like, the day after I got this job, my wife had some flowers. Like, that small touch to, like, He's very smart. He has a program that's laid out where all facets are working cohesively together. And so that's what's been awesome about being here.
I apologize for not knowing this, but how many times did you play against Penn State, and how did you do?
Shoot, the one I forgot was the one we lost. I didn't even remember that one. I guess we played in 2003 at our house or at Purdue, and then I think we lost that game, and then we came here in 2014 for a game. I think it was a strike game.
Strike out?
Yeah. I had a touchdown.
What were your thoughts of Penn State back then? You know what I'm saying?
Man, it like that the roar of the lion is so loud that you can't get your plays called, that the grass is cut so thin that you can run like Usain Bolt. I mean, that the linebackers are bigger than anybody in the world. You know, this was Courtney Brown, LeVar Arrington when I first got into this when I got here as a player, and so it was like, man, these dudes they're out of this. They're superhuman. They're doing it right, and so this is Penn State. Right? I mean, it is Penn State. You can go anywhere in the world. You can go anywhere in the country, and when you talk about football, people know that this program is one of the top programs in the country.
What are you looking forward to most about coaching in this weekend?
Well, I know the atmosphere is just electric. Like I said, I've been on the flip side of it where, like that, when the fans get going, it's hard to hear. It's hard to. You got to make sure you're focused. I'm excited for our guys to make some plays, and to see the joy in their face, to see the joy in the face of the fans, and to be honest, to win. I can't wait to see us win. Personally, I want to see us win so I can see what that looks like in this state and see all those people going crazy.
As someone who's played at this level, what are some of the things you look for while recruiting receivers?
One of the things I talk about, sound, smart, and tough. Like, I want somebody who's, fundamentally sound, but when it comes to recruiting, most recruits aren't going to be fundamentally sound. That's something that you got to develop. But so you look for athletic ability first, right? You want to see if there's something on their film that jumps out at you. Then you want to look at their academics to see if they're doing the things that they need to do when they get here. Make sure that the tardies and their absences on the transcript look the part. Make sure that they have the capability of getting to college level classes and performing the way that they need to perform. And then I want to see guys catch the ball. I mean, to me, that's one of the most underrated qualities in this whole recruiting deal is, are they truly natural ball catchers? Because it is something that is hard to develop later on in life. You can by working on eye and hand coordination, but so those are things I look for. And not only that, I want somebody to be a dog, man. Like, I want to see somebody that, like, if we play paper, rock, scissors, they don't want to lose. If we're playing guess the number between 0 and 10, they want to guess it. So I look for that in their personality.